Merry Christmas. There you go. Wanna join? Oh yeah! Cheers! Clean out my grater. Oh, I gotta set this. All messages. And it's crooked. Very good. Very good. Why you need that? Good. Yeah, let's prove it, huh? You won't need it if good old mom. Where is that cord? What did you do with that cord, my little cat? Can I have this back? Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm gonna try this again. Cheers. Yeah, Georgia! Hello, my dear. How are you? Peace and love, hon. Let me get over where you can see me better. How's it going? Just sat down. Ending my day. I'm going to be going to bed soon. Georgia, when's the last time I talked to you? She's absolutely 100% decided she wants to go into a nursing home, so she's given up on a lot of stuff. Plus, she just given up on everything. Now it's like, yeah, I want to go in. Okay, maybe they'll make her feel better. So that's okay. It's not what I wanted. I thought she could stay here and be happy, but this is what she's wanted, and she's trying to figure out how to get in there. Hello, Bright Young. How's it going? Nice to see you. She's just been trying to figure out how to do this anyway. She don't want to do anything to stay out of it. And now she's just like, no, I'm going to go in. I'm like, okay. Good, because he didn't do that much with me or nurses or doctors or to stay out anyway. So good, it'll be safer. It's really a good thing because she'll be safer. Hopefully she likes it is what really matters after. I hope that's what she really wants. Does she really know what she wants? Because she didn't like rehab. Rehab usually might be better than nursing home. Well, okay, so she's going to go into a group home, which I don't really understand, but there might be. This I already looked into it, and the best care is in Phoenix, and the cheapest care is in Phoenix. Phoenix has an overabundance of assisted living and a lot of competition, and a lot of professionals work there, and they're much better than like here local. And right. It's only a little bit further. It'll be an hour, right? And I'm like, you should live down there. It's only a little bit further because it takes 40 minutes to get over here anyway. What's 40 minutes to 1 hour? And if you want to be in a better facility, but she's like, oh, she already figured it out. See, that's part of all this going on. She's figured everything out. She knows what she wants to do. She's going for it. But it's like she just wants to get into the nursing home. And she only has weak legs. Everything else is okay with her. So it's still something I have to accept, but it's like, is she thinking straight? I'm not sure. At this point, or at any point, yeah, she never take my advisement anyway. I would try to help her, advise her, do the homework, talk to the right people, whatever it takes. So the ones close to me aren't that nice necessarily after I did the work, and they're expensive because there's only 5 here, 5, and there's hundreds down there. Phoenix is the old people's capital, man. It's Phoenix, metropolitan Phoenix, the city government is great for old people. Not to mention all the private services available too. So anyway, oh, Georgia, right? Anyway, that's gonna happen. I already told her some time ago, Mom, I don't want you to be crying in a nursing home that you don't like it when you wanted to go in here, or back then it was you're making the decisions that are heading you into the nursing home. But I don't have to advise her anymore. She knows what she wants to do. And she don't want to do what I advise. Stay in your home. Be happy. Stay in your home. Try to figure out how to be happy again. Oh yeah, I could pop in. That's true anywhere here. I'm allowed to visit. And that's what I'll have to be doing. I'll just be visiting, and then I'd rather be visiting down there in Phoenix where she might be happier. You know, if you're gonna move, man, make it a good one. And I was willing to help her try to find one she could be happy in, but she don't want me to. So that's good. I don't have to do any more homework, or I don't have to figure out how to pay for it or nothing. So it's all good, really. Wherever she ends up is where her decisions. If she gets angry, makes decisions. If she gets angry, she looks into things and gets angry and can only see the worst. With her, and then anyway, she just wants to die. Anyway, right? Poof. John P, what's up, my brother? I'll be getting off this subject though, because really I've been talking about it for a few days. All kinds of things are happening, and now I'm at the end of that. It's all good, John P, man. Mom's going into nursing home. It's going to be supremo for sure. And I need a little Christmas spirit. I need to find my positive attitude again. It's bad enough YouTube don't let people come around like they used to, but Mom went totally in the direction I was trying to make sure she didn't go. So I just got hit this past week. I'm a good at adjusting and rolling with it. That's what I'm doing right now. Both. And after that, I don't really have anything else going on. No, I can't do that, John, because she's going to go into whatever facility she chooses. I already tried to find one that would be kind to her. It don't matter how close it is. Nope. She's going to choose it anyway. I mean, I'm not being mean to your questions. I'm sorry. Tried to discuss that with her already. It don't matter. Which is good. Like I'm saying, yeah, I'm done with it. I mean, I'm even taking myself out of decision making with her. So she won't let me guide her. That's what we were talking about before this day, John P. Told me, don't help me no more. She said, don't help me no more. I'm going to go into this nursing home. I said, good. No. She won't be asking for help. She might be asking for help later, but after she does what she does, she did it. It's her actions. I advised her not to. What am I going to do? Whatever it is, if she's already making phone calls and talking to people and getting things done. Yeah, right? Curious Georgia. I don't know what to say. I can't get her back out. Once you lose your legs, you can't walk out. You know? So, I would advise you keep your legs strong in case you don't want to be where you are. You can't even leave the room. You can't run away if it was something. Anyway, they're not that bad here. Hopefully she'll go to Phoenix and she'll get Supremo treatment. It'll be very good. But, yeah, so. All I can do is wait now and see what happens. And I might be able to do something again. I don't know. Eventually it gets to a point, like with her UTI, like this time she didn't get out of it. She didn't lose her mind. And I had to make all kinds of decisions. Talk to people for 4 days. This time that didn't happen, right? And they picked up on right away it's UTI and dehydration. Mom's decided to move out and she's moving on. And yeah, she probably don't want me there because yeah, she just wants to die. And I'm like, well, whatever, I'm not gonna discuss that. I mean, I'm not gonna just let you commit slow suicide over here living by me. So most of that is like that, you know. It's like if you don't drink water, take your pills. So there you go. Thanks, John P. But I'm uplifted. I'm going to get there because it's safer. There's ready food, ready care. She has somebody to talk to. Maybe she'll pick up an activity. Maybe she'll like playing bingo. Maybe she'll pick up playing bingo. What's up, Swill? What's up, Louie? Swill, Louie called me on the phone the other day while I was on the live stream. I gave him my number. Swill, I already gave you my number. Oh yeah, I think you tried to contact me sometime, somehow. Right? Whatever. Try again anyway if you like. Had a fucked up week, but I mean weekend. and coming out of it pretty good right now. Been a good Monday now. Mom's going to do better. It's going to be hard to get there, too. How hard is it to move, Georgia? I can't help her. Right? Got to hire movers, too. She's going to jump. Oh, my God. This is what happened before I got out here to Phoenix to help them. My mom was getting a bug up her butt, and she was moving every year 5 times trying to find this place for her and my dad. And a couple of them were assisted living homes already, and she couldn't stand it. She just cursed and cursed about it. Here she goes. She wants to live in something like that again. All right. And they kicked her out of one of the places because she wasn't taking the dog out to poop. She could walk then. She's just been so damn lazy all her life. She probably worked 3 hard years of her life. You know. The rest of it, she found the easy way. Or she find other people to do it for her, shit like that. Anyway, she just gives up anything now. She could have just worked a little bit again. Just get back to work a little. Giving up. Anyway, yep. She gave up. Wants to go in. And now I don't have to do anything anymore because I just did everything I could to keep her out. So there's the final result of all my work. No, it will be. That's what I'm saying, though. But since we're here, there it is. It's good. But she's like, oh, I have a heart attack and a stroke. Nah, you just overheard it and you were confused. This last time she says, oh, I had low oxygen. I says, no, they just had trouble getting a reading off you. Nobody put you on oxygen. She acts like I don't talk to anybody. Doctors, nurses, and shit. But now she's like, oh, now I got 70% oxygen. I said, is that right, Mom? Yeah, man. I'm like, where? I don't know where you got that. That was the bad reading you heard the first time. You would be dead, and they would not let you go home without oxygen. No, I got low oxygen. Okay. So I gotta go in. I'm like, you don't have to convince me anymore. You're not. Why are you convincing me anyway? Yeah, because I was fighting why you want to go in nursing home, but do it. Goodbye. I will come visit you. Right? For whatever purpose and however good that life will be, you'll see. You know? And yeah, please, I hope, pray. Yeah, let's pray now for my mom that she finds the wisdom to find a decent place that she thinks she will be happy. Her health is good, so it's just going to be a matter of somewhere now she can be happy. Let's pray. And smoke a joint. Cheers, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry fucking Christmas. Anyway, I've been getting more irritated, you guys know. But, you know, that comes and goes. Oh, Mossy. That's the guy who should have went into the military, huh? Or did he? Yeah, John, thank you. No, she wants to burden me. She wants to burden me. And now she has to go somewhere else to find somebody to burden Those, no, I mean, like, mom's got professional health care. She's got, my roommate works for her cleaning and cooking and everything. And we have cleaners come over every 2 weeks to do everything cleaning. And she's got a beautiful house. Hey, she won't walk. Didn't you catch that? She don't use her legs. She won't get out of bed because she, never mind. You know, everybody always knew why she wouldn't get out of bed. She just don't want to. If you'd rather be in bed, then that's what you're doing. You're just giving up. She could use those words or not use them. She didn't have to give up because she's in such good health, mind and body. The good part is, it will be easier for her. That's a given. You know, it'll be easier. She won't have to get out of her wheelchair. Yeah, she will. No, she'll get all that anyway. You know, Swill, why did your grandmom go in? People go in because they can't live at home anymore. They had a heart attack and they had 5 valve changes, major bypass surgeries, and they lose their limbs and something serious happens. Then it's like, yeah, thank God we have some good nursing homes. If that, hopefully that's the case with my mom too. She could have been social without being in a nursing home. And Swill, that wears off. You know what? My mom's already been in that. I already just said she's already been in assisted living. She just you can spend good money and just move into one. She moved her and her dad into it twice, and she didn't like it. She got tired of the food, got tired of the people. At first, it was awesome. She never had to cook. Didn't need any medical attention anyway. But no, didn't have to cook or go out. And just sit on your ass more and lay in bed more. She couldn't even walk out because she didn't get her lazy ass up to let her dog out. She got kicked out one time. Letting her dog poop in the hallway. She and my mom, yeah. This is like 10 years ago, okay? She just let the dog out in the hallway. Alright? No, right? You should be fighting the other way, right, Mossy? No, she wants somebody to take care of everything. That's the only reason she's going in. Plus, she gives up taking care of herself, and she wants somebody to take care of her. And she thinks she'll be dead next year, the way she's thinking. Anyway, they're hoping because they're like, oh, I don't want to live anymore. Okay. Anyway, yeah, hit that. What's up? Peace and love, brother. Yeah, come on in, my friend. Great to see you. Welcome to the hangout again. Everybody say hi to Young Hitler. He's the good friend of Randy Jean. Everybody knows Randy Jean too. And go check him out, right? He's got a channel. I gotta find my water. I'll be right back. I got leftover coffee. That'll get me up. And pretty soon I'm going to feel a weight lifted off my shoulder. Hell yeah. Whenever that happens. Randy Jean's your wifey. She don't tell me. I don't know. I don't ask. I know. I know. Well, I can say now. I know she's yours. That's all that matters. I respect all the married women here. I don't know if you are or not usually anyway, but let's just say I respect all the women here anyway. And Randy Jean's awesome people, man. Awesome people. Just love her attitude and her sense of humor. Good. Awesome. I used to get some pretty good energy off of her when I was over there. Like, I haven't been over there recently. It's the only reason I say that. And, it rubs off on me. I'd like to be, I always thought, like, Randy Jean's doing it right, man. The way she parties and interacts and her fun. She does the fun. And I'm like, yeah, that's how you do it. And could I do a Randy Jean? I'm here doing my Randy Jean impression a little bit. And, it rubbed off from a lot of people. A couple of them in particular, for sure, anyway. Just because I like to party and smoke. Party and smoke. Let's party. She is. Yeah. I hope everything's well, you guys, and get ready for Christmas. All right. John P., go check her out. You might have run into her before, but some of us already know her here. I don't know, Young Hit. You got a link there available? John P.'s wondering. Yep. Yeah, man. Party. Puking's gonna happen and you can still keep partying. Yeah, Randy Jean. Here you go. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. So yeah, everybody else, go check her out if you ain't subbed. And if you want to party like I used to, I'm not playing that music anymore. Randy Jean, man. Anyway, she has the upbeat beats. That's what I was going to say, yeah, the upbeat beats. I guess I got the slow beats now. How about that shit? Boy, I wish I could drink still. And then handle the after effects. I feel the weight lifting off my shoulders. Yeah, there you go. She's got the best party on YouTube I've seen. And I've seen a lot of people try to do something like it. And not that they would try to be like her, but whatever their thing is, just ain't cutting it. Hey, you know what else is very cool about Randy? She gets on other people's panels and shit. And she'll bring her spirit into other shows. Yeah, I would definitely like to have her, but I don't do it like that. But it's a cool thing when you have her on. She's not a dud. All right, yeah. Fucking A. Shut up, my dog. Yeah, I get so much good energy from her. Positive. It's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I know I can, and I don't do panels anywhere. I did 3. One went okay. No, I did 4. Yeah, I did 4. 2 I didn't like. 1 went okay, and 1 was a disaster. I was saying things on there, and I was forgetting who the audience of this channel was. And to be frank with you right now, it was some transvestite type person had died, and they were missing her, and I referred to her as it twice. I'm trying to give my condolences and shit. I didn't know the person yet, like who died. It was big in their community. I was on a channel that I used to hang on. The host and all, he put it up there one time. I'm like, okay, I'll come up with you. He asked me to come up. And that guy had just went through some shit too. I'm like, yeah, I'll come up, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Take 2. Take 2. I called the him, her, and it. Yeah, twice. Because I couldn't. I'm like, oh, I feel like you guys really loved. And I was gonna say him, and I couldn't say her. I couldn't say her. It was a her. And then I said it, because that was what I pretty much used to saying about it. That's what I usually say about them. And I don't dislike them, okay? Right? I just never felt comfortable enough to talk about them. And then I'm on YouTube talking about them inadvertently. Yeah, it was a crash. It was. I consider that fun now. I would have said shit like that. I didn't realize what I was getting into. I was brand new. I was like, yeah, I've been watching you for a few months. I'm not going to name them. And I'll come up. Then went on a couple I didn't care for because I just felt bored. I was bored, restless, and, there you go. And I couldn't see the chat. What did I miss? Take 2. Georgia, you're awesome. What game was that? Georgia, YouTuber. Anyway. So that was a long explanation why, to all my good friends, really. I feel like I'm talking to Randy Jean indirectly, and then anybody else, Judas and Tom and I Love Weed Live and all those good panel shows that I do just hang out in. The JM, yeah, yep. Hey, sorry. Hello, sorry. So, it is a game like that. You just make music. Yeah, I think I've been up on two of your live streams. I wouldn't ask necessarily, but I don't think I've seen you coming up. I see you around. That's cool, bro. I always liked your attitude before I even knew you two were a thing. You're cool. I did get some of your live streams, right? That was your birthday? Yeah, it could have been that too. And yeah, there's his. Oh, that's Randy's link. So when you want to drop your link, and I'll put that in there. And I would recommend everybody here anyway just go check out, Hitler, because he always does videos. Go check him out. And that's why I don't really know too much more. Not watching people's videos. So, what do you guys want to talk about? There he is. You're awesome. Who should we talk about? Or I should say, what should we talk about? And then, yeah, who should we talk about? Sorry, what's going on? I'll just catch you up. Mom decided she's going in a nursing home, so the whole game's changing, and I'll be doing less work now, and I have less to deal with, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a good thing, and I'm getting off the. I have to deal with all that every day. I'll be getting bored here now because my job just changed. So I won't be bored, but again, I'll be out trying to do what I wanted to do anyway. I've been putting off all kinds of shit. Gardening, tinkering on stuff and shit. More road trip, but not road trip to the hospital. What's glitchy? Am I glitchy? Oh, I don't know, golly. I'm not keeping up. Well, kick back and relax, sorry. It was nice to see you again. Everybody's so low. Oh, the game. Georgia. That's cool. You're allowed to do that. That's just on me. Oh, well. I ain't gonna know. I get used to that. No problem. What? Not me, brother. Glitching. Good. Yeah. I spent extra money to make sure this is better for you. So I tried anyway. It's much better than it was, right? Because I used to do a show. Hotspot. I'm about to smoke some more joint too, man. And I feel like you, man. I had a work day and I did some work and I did things, but accomplishments haven't happened yet. And then had discussions that were made, and things are going to be easier. I mean, because it's going to be for somebody else. I'll be busy on something. I'll show you. I should do exercise with you and shit, right? And drink tons of water with you. No, I'm goofing. I'm goofing because that's what I've been talking about for so long now with my mom. So, I wasn't bringing it to you guys until just past few days. She's in the hospital again. Maybe off and on, right? But yeah, it's not what I really want to talk about. It ain't none of what I want to talk about. Louis, yeah, he stepped away for a minute. That's all. Um, Georgia, Georgia, you're in charge of information here on this channel, and I'm gonna give you open topic. So fill me in with something, will you? You're good at that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Give me a subject. I already had a couple subjects, and I didn't want to get into like a specific subject as my title or like a theme. So I left it open. It was going to be when old people want to go into nursing. I thought, that sucks. That's weird. That's depressing. What the hell? And then I was thinking about expectations and control of old people, or what it does, what their expectations do. And I'm like, yeah, that's all right. And never mind. That's whatever. And okay, whatever. And mom is what I've been talking about. Yay. And YouTube forced me to start talking more too. Can't play that music I used to like to play. But I'm okay with that. I'm alright with talking. So don't just give me a shit-eating grin, Georgia. Hey, alright. Hey, I could probably take some of my present life experience into a discussion about Big Pharma. Like, all right, my mom got put on Eliquis, which is this new, fancy, very expensive blood thinner. We've had blood thinners around forever already, and yep, they're trying to make a whole bunch more money now. They got something new, and they convinced all the hospitals to use this now. And I bet it works really good, I bet it does. I bet it's so thin, that's why it's so dangerous. And they tell you that. It really makes your blood thin, and you can bruise or have something happen internally and die of internal bleeding. Internal bleeding will kill you pretty quick, right? I gotta say that, God. I can't say that, Georgia. All right? Yeah. It's some variation of, right? It's going to be some variation along the chemical drug line of what Georgia says. It might as well all be, and it's pretty all close to each other. All the different, they're just conjuring up chemicals. They're like chemical witches with chemicals instead of I don't even know what witches use. I heard about it in the movies, but they use chemicals. They might use a little bit of eye of newt. There's one. Okay, maybe they got some eye of newt, and that's natural, but everything else is the chemical they use to manipulate it, and then to put it into our bodies, and then some of them might be okay, but I'm telling you, the amount of money they're making off of what they're trying to push off as something new is the ridiculous part, because they're just selling everybody on it. Like, it's like buying protein drink. They're all about the same since they're using soy protein and then just sell it like it does tons of different things, and this one does that and this one does that. Anyway, where did I stop listening to songs? I could just hear the music. Oh yeah, I can't play those music anymore. I'm done. I'm gonna find some new songs when this gets old, but this is my conversation background music. Welcome to the new hangout. And this is while I'm inside, then we'll go out and do stuff too. As long as I feel enough motivation. I've been wanting to do several trips already. And I've been too busy with my mom. Hey, look, I was thinking I could never go out overnight now, and now I can go out overnight whenever she goes into nursing. I can go away for a day or two. That really broadens my horizons, Georgia. John, what's up, my brother? Oh, the Elquist, yeah. And then you already heard me. She didn't even have a heart attack. Nobody ever told me, and I was there. She was out of it, so I don't know where she got it from. Now, they wouldn't just put her on it, right? But, you know, I think a doctor who only visits for 5 minutes, he just came in and said, take this and come visit me. No test failed, right? Shit like that, so... anyway, there's a doctor, a pharmaceutical doctor. Here, take this pill and come see me. And then we'll look at you and we'll figure out. Right, nothing happened. There's a pill doctor, Big Pharma. He gets paid a lot of money just to give out that pill. I mean, not directly, maybe. I'm just saying, you know, it's like he didn't have to do much work or much thought or much anything. He just give it out a pill, and he gets paid his salary plus to be doing that. Because I was just saying earlier, there's no doctor, no nurse that looked at anything before they came in, you know. And then he would have saw a test maybe, but there was no test that failed. None of the tests failed, so. And, you know, and then he's in and out in 5 minutes. There is no chance to ask him why. I asked why after, but it's only for me to ask why and for them to be like, they don't have to answer. So that's what I got. Why is she on this? And who said she had a heart attack? And what record was that? I mean, what test was that? Because I was already talking to everybody. When did that get in there? Something had to fail, right? Well, to this day, I'm not getting an answer on that. But to this day, plus the 2 years ago when she went to Mayo Hospital, 4 times she's been hospitalized for UTI dehydration. So I'm just sticking with that. That's all. That's all happened to you, Mom. And for you to want to go to a nursing home because you give up, and that's all, you just give up because nothing wrong with you. It's going to be hard, though, to move her back out of there. I hope she don't spend too much money when she gets in there and then can't even afford to get a house again when she moves out. Because she doesn't want to move out next year. All right, Georgia. Isn't it funny? He felt so comfortable around you, which is awesome, too. But let's slip out, whatever, right? and let it slip out, or maybe it's even a more direct coercion still. I don't know. How hard was he, you know? Oh, I'm going to stop asking. Mom's in charge. She already thinks she had a heart attack or a stroke because she already wants to be treated that way. And now her latest gig is she has low oxygen, 70%. So she wants to be treated that way. Because she's only trying to convince me she should be in a nursing home. Now, I'm like, you didn't have to convince me. I'm just was here to keep you out of the nursing home. So all that fighting you did for me was, you wanting to go in. Okay. Quit fighting with me. Just go in. Yeah, and she's in better mind and body than ever before. So this is the time where she needs to get back on her feet, at least knowing what's going on with her, and trying to see the right doctor, or trying to do the. You don't have to see a doctor; just do the right thing. Drink water. Don't catch UTI. And she's pretty much accepted that, but we'll see if she can keep it up. That's back to where she want to do the littlest things, take care of it. And they'll have to stay on her ass to stay hydrated, and they'll have to keep checking to make sure she don't get UTI. And if they don't do that, yeah, she ends up in a bad place. And if she don't make sure they do it, that'll be on her too, because she won't. She'll get what I don't care. Me too, man. I love music. I want to play some music. But don't get me going. Sorry, man. This is like the new channel. If you want me to hang out with you, because if I just keep doing like I was, I won't be able to stay up anymore. Because they don't let me do it like I used to. That's all. Period. I love YouTube, so I'm okay. We're just doing this. And I'm talking to you. Before I used to shut up when the music was on. Yeah, thank you, sir. That's another thing I have to be done with. Swill, get me back to my roots, man. do 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 do. There's no going back ever. When there's change, there is change. And I'm going more chill. This was my intent anyway. It was supposed to be more chill, and it's definitely getting more chill. And if I wasn't a little worked up over my mom, this would be more chill. We could talk about like we used to. I'll talk about anything you guys want to talk about. Which might be boring. That could be boring too. That's why I was playing music. Not that you were ever boring me, but if I don't get conversation, I won't get it. It's just the way it is. Yeah, he's back there. Brian, so are you. Brian, I can't wait till you go fishing again. So we can talk about your tournaments. So give me some of that. What's up with that? Oh, change ain't supposed to be progress. Yep. Progress. I don't know. It's a good subject. Hold on, let me talk to my mom. Hello. Why? What's up? You know she ain't. but I can't do anything about it. Well, Mom, when she came home, she didn't look good, right? And she walked into the bathroom, and she thought she had to go, right? And I said, okay, but so if you don't, get some more syrup when you come out. And she went right to her room, all right? So that's what last I seen her. Yeah, and might help her, and she's just not drinking enough water anymore. I don't know if she's drinking any again, so which is another thing that leads to constipation. Alrighty, you can call her, right? Oh, okay, I didn't know. I was checking. I'll check on her again tomorrow. Alright. Bye bye. Do 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 do. She hates that word. And that my roommate's doing the same thing. So I'm a little annoyed with that now. And I had less influence with her. I don't have any influence with my roommate. Are you still doing that? Cool, man. Well, the tournaments are exciting. Yeah, I know you can't be doing it now. I'm looking way ahead, man. We also have to look forward to I got a new battery charger. It'll be here Wednesday, and it will take care of the Jeep. So I'm looking forward to that too. That'll be exciting. And this is the weather to go out there. And I'm looking forward to now I can actually go out further. I won't have to be that close to Mom and shit. Georgia, you see one every night, don't you? But right in front of you, huh? Yeah, they're crazy in Pennsylvania. What happened there? What happened there? Man, they've always had so many deer. I used to run into packs of them all the time walking through the woods, you guys know. When you come out here, you can chase some elk if you want. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah, sorry. I saw that about the kitty a minute ago. I got sidetracked. I wish I could show her. Where are my kitties? We go outside, Lucy will be there. If I went outside, I could show you Lucy. Cody. 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 Little bit. Alright, they're pretty good. If they're not being too lazy, they'll come. Cody definitely will come, but he's really the more lazy one. I mean, they just like to lounge around a lot. They're house cats. But Cody, when he gets going there, he likes to throw his weight around. He likes to headbutt me. I think I'm going to call him Butthead now. I know you do, man. I know you do. Freaking A. More than we do, maybe, too, because, yeah, there's a lot of them there. I've always seen a few herds of elk. If I'm driving through the mountains at night, mostly. Yeah. Oh, wow. I sort of remember that movie. And I wouldn't mind watching that again. It was called Duel. Huh. That sounds like a cool movie story. Anybody else see that movie? Anybody remember that movie? Curious. Yeah, I'm smoking. Smoking! Merry Christmas! I didn't do that too well. George, you're talking about Big Pharma, but actually, I'm chilling. I'm starting to chill out. I'm getting, I don't have too much caffeine in me. Hey, here's my leftover coffee. I don't drink as much coffee as I used to now. Cat scratch fever. Oh, I know what they do to you. I thought I saw one. Oh my god. Black cat that's outside now was so bad. I got Cody a week later. After Lucy came in the house, I got Cody. She was tearing me up as a kitten, and Cody came in and kept her occupied. That was cool. I drink it with sugar. No, I can drink light coffee, but I usually like dark with milk and sugar. And I'm drinking less now. It's probably only because Arizona is so big. Did you look that up, Brian? Or you know elk? So anyway, I'm like, come on out and visit, man. And I'll take you out to the rim and you can hike in. I'll camp out. You can go get one. How many days you think it'll take? Well, if we got 40,000, you might get one today. Not immediately. Not too much. There's wildlife. There's all the wildlife there's ever been here. But we don't get elk coming down this far south. We don't get coyote coming up this far north. bears and cats are out there, and they're all in the mountains too. There's Sasquatch, and there might be a you know, chupacabra. So we got some good wildlife here. And you know, I don't get to see a lot. Yeah, so take twos on it. I was gonna say the other thing that lives here, but that's too creepy. That is only superstition at this time. We Sasquatch. I'm like, yeah, he's here. I'm looking forward to meeting him. I see eagles occasionally and ravens all the time, and I've seen a few rattlesnake and oh, okay. We have javelinas, which are like big fat rodents, up to 300, up to who knows how much. And also seen elk on my street once. There was two big elk across the street eating the rose hips off of this really old rose bush. It was a really tall rose bush. And they're like eating off the top all the rose hips. They were so big. And it was like dawn. Just the break of dawn. I could barely see them. I heard them coming down the street. And they were over there for, well, I don't think I stayed. I went back in eventually. And then when I came out, they weren't there anymore. No, we don't have cobras. That's just in Asian desert, right? Rattlesnake here and there, and that's about it, yeah. Oh, I'm really sorry. I just saw your other question. Unicorns? I'm waiting to see Sasquatch. I don't believe in fantasy or science fiction. I don't believe in anything fiction. Part of Hollywood thing is I don't like fiction. I don't like fiction. How deep you want to get into it? You know, because it feeds your head with bullshit. There you go. That's about all I want to say. Yeah. I'm a nonfiction reader and I like reference books. Right, don't get him drunk, huh? But I do want to get high with them. Alright, Marcy. Yeah, so yeah, I'm kind of hopeful anyway. So I'd rather believe in something that might be real than believe in the bullshit the government's telling me. So I spend a lot more time thinking about one day I might smoke with Sasquatch rather than what the hell the government's up to. Anyway, didn't you see Harry and the Hendersons? You know, he's a nice fellow. He just don't like to get scared. He gets spooked easy. Nah, whatever. Fiction. That's fiction, huh? Yeah. Harry and the Hendersons. Yeah, I'm not really a good person to talk about movies, but it's because I don't like bullshit like I get from the government or Hollywood. Hey, I could do that when I was a kid. Now that would hurt my jaw. How old are you, sorry? In that, can you still do it? Yeah, I don't think I can do it anymore. Because when you get older, everything's looser. All right, thank you for the hearts. It's gonna be a weird Christmas. I gotta make sure I change that. I want to make sure it's a good Christmas. In fact, what's today's date? I think I still have a couple more days, right? Excuse me. Yeah, 8 more days is my mom's birthday. Now, here we go. Let's talk about that. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate. It used to be I would ask somebody, but now I just check my phone. Yeah, I did ask you. All right, Brian. Hey, it's a good way to be. That's all I could say about it. I was gonna say something, sorry. I appreciate the comment. You are very kind too. Oh yeah, my mom's birthday. All right, what do you get the gift of somebody who already has everything? Right? No, it's not that actually. What do you get the gift of somebody who doesn't want anything? No, it's not even quite that. No. What do you get from the person who wants to die? I'm gonna throw it out there as a harsh because I like to be dramatic when I'm talking about something specific. Yeah. What do you get your mom that don't want to live anymore? Not. I'm not asking for those things. I'm asking is flowers gonna make her happy anymore, or perfume, or oh yeah, what? And then I have to think of another gift for Christmas a few days later. Jewelry used to work, but not me because I could never pick what she would like. But see, she already bought herself that stuff, just a little bit, and a little bit of clothes. She's got clothes. Um, Sweets don't do it no more. Which is really, it doesn't matter. It's hardly Christmas shop, ain't it? Right? I'll be there. I still have to get a gift. Bottle of wine might have worked too. Oh, somebody else made a suggestion one time. One of you guys, right? Mossy, was it you? Yeah, probably. Probably you, Mossy. Anyway, if I'm wrong, forgive me. Don't worry about it. Shit. I talk shit. Anyway, it wasn't Mossy. No, it wasn't Mossy. Cocaine would be a good, pick her upper. And I was talking about, well, after she goes in a nursing home, I would bring her some mushrooms. She could microdose some mushrooms. And maybe she would like the little 10 milligram gummies again, because there'll be people there to look out for her. Maybe I should get her gummies for her birthday. But she's not that safe yet, so I can't. Cocaine, well, it's funny. She won't go out for lunch. She don't like me bringing her food. And I know, I just say, no good, no good, no good. But, flowers won't work anymore. Cake won't work anymore. 8-ball just as she's going in. So they keep her. Right. I don't know how you mix an 8-ball. But I'm still keen on the idea of mushrooms. I wouldn't do that here with me and my home or her home, but in the right setting, she might do good on that microdosing. It is a lift. It is a spirit lifter. And cocaine only lasts for an hour and a half, and then what? Or does it last that long? I already know it's not the real thing. Purple Cap's watching the real thing. Yeah, huh? Okay, good. She'll have fun. She does watch all kinds of TV, so it's good. And she won't have problems figuring out what to watch, because she still ain't figured out how to watch anything on YouTube that well. So, it's going to be good. It's really going to fit into her lifestyle that she's looking for. The sedimentary lifestyle. And then even a lot less to worry about. So, it's really a good thing. And maybe I would like that. Maybe I would like that. If I wanted to watch TV all day, this is all too sedimentary as it is. Purple Caps are shrooms, yeah, okay. She'll tell you right away, I don't like music, never like music. No. I tried music therapy. I've tried every therapy there is. Or every interest, even. Just an interest, even. No interest. Life sucks. And I'm done living it. I'm 83. I'm done. That's it. Don't even want to stand up anymore. Cheers, everybody. I'll get back on my feet too. Anyway, I do spend a little too much time sitting here, and I used to be on my feet more, doing it, and when I was out there on the porch. And that's what road trips are too. I want to get out there and get on my feet some more. So there's my motivation. I got it, and I'm going to use it here with you guys, and then just be more back on my feet because I've been recovering too. So all this shit I'm talking about, I already went through it. Recovery, getting the legs stronger again, feeling better on your feet. The confidence gets back in you. You can enjoy life because things get a lot easier when you're standing. But yeah, I've already had social people, so friends and all that. I don't have people to help me, but I have people I can talk to, usually here and there, just because I will. Easier, and you might be pretty precise with the hand drill, but you know that. Oh, is that a photo or a painting? It's a print of a painting. They're fine prints. These are these three my mom used to have in her house. And everything else is my art that I picked up, but I got some other pieces I picked up, but these just happen to be my mom's. They're kind of fancy party, so I was liking it. I could put up more Indian prints. I have Indian print, or it could be hot air balloons with river boats print. It's pretty. I like it. I wish I really went that way because it's a little more. It's even more festive, like cheery looking. Maybe I'll change it one day. But I hung these up because I was trying to set a mood, and this is probably better for that mood thing. But I never let you guys see it because my chair's over here. It's all anchored down so it doesn't slide out from under me. Yep, frame. It's all about the frames too. There's some nice frames there. That's why I'm like, nah, you don't get rid of them. I'll take those. And they were in my living room, but they look better in here actually. And then I got my oh geez, I guess I could show you. Yeah. I got other ones. In case you heard me muttering. I want to relax some more, man. Chilling out. Anyway, a lot of this stuff I just had on when I was selling on eBay or if I was selling at auction. Yeah, we have a lot of them here. It's Americana to have vintage cars. I had a vintage truck until recently. You know what I mean? I had a beautiful vintage truck. It was only a 87. But it was so old school from back from the 60s. Same body style. Yeah, and right. Also, where we live, we don't have humidity eating away, and we don't have ice-covered roads with salt. Cars last forever. Cars last forever, even after they start rusting out a little bit. Break down, they last forever here. They don't rust out. Rust really don't exist, and if it did, it's just surface. So, if you have a nice rusty truck, that's good. If it's a little bit of surface rust showing through and the paint's wore out, yeah, that's a cool thing. Yeah, there's tons of them still around. Now, how many people have old cars anymore? There are not too many. Because everybody wants a new car. Everybody wants a computerized car now. Because that's what everybody's buying. Yeah, I like Rolls Royce. Used to work on them, on the jet engines. We had Rolls Royce engines on the Gulfstream. Gulfstream airplanes use Rolls Royce engines. And well, they make good stuff. I liked going to the factory to learn how to do it, and they were just like, well, they try to be the best, and they probably are. And it was a great engine to work on because it barely broke. It was like the Toyota of jet engines. Just kept going. Hey, what's up, Rick? Appreciate you dropping by. Peace and love, bro. Spreading out her wings tonight, she got you jumping off the deck and shoving into overdrive. Is that Meatloaf? Bruce Springsteen. What's up, Rick? Highway to the Danger Zone. That one I know. That's right. From that movie. Oh, I can't spit it out. I'm getting ready to smoke another joint. I'm just gonna do it now because why should I just keep smoking cigarettes? Why should I? Rick, Merry Christmas, and hope everything's going well because things are getting better for me. I gotta say, things are looking even better. Yeah, it was Kenny Loggins. You're right. Sorry. All right, Highway to the Danger Zone was this song. That's how high I am, Rick. I put those two together now. Thanks for testing my brain. Oh, and the temperature here is pretty good. I got short sleeve shirts on, and you know what it is right now? It might be 45 degrees at night. It hasn't gotten below freezing yet that I'm aware of. And while we had some frost, there is a little moisture here. Top Gun. Ah, yeah, that movie. Yeah, so you know it. There you go. You do know your stuff anyway. All right. Who was the big co-actor? Yeah, thank you, Rick. I know, right? I already know anyway. And I'm quitting coffee. Been working on that. It's gonna be a couple more days, and already cutting back on tobacco again. I quit for 18 days, and then my mom went in the hospital. And she went in the hospital again just now, a couple days ago, but she's back. And I mean, but I already started quitting, and I'm on that road again. Thank you for telling me. No, dude, I just got done thanking you. Believe me, I hear it. I hear you guys, and I tell you what I'm doing, and you just give me reaffirmation. So I appreciate it. Val Kilmer, that's who I was looking for. I spent a lot of time talking about, there's a lot of shit we got to do we don't want to do, and as you get older, it's going to catch up with you. And I'm trying to stay ahead of it, so this is part of my being proactive. My only health issue will be the cigarettes at this point. So, cool. I'm glad to hear you quit too. I mean, yeah, lots of people quit. Now, it comes down to are you really going to quit or are you just going to fuck around? And that's what a lot of this time has been about. So, here again, I'm getting ready to convince myself this is it and then no more. And I'm weaning off in the moment. I'm still dealing with my frickin' mom hospital shit too, but I'm not letting it get in the way of me this time. Wow, are you, dude? Now, so I've been doing the food thing, not like you. That's awesome, man. But my diet's much better. I've given up all kinds of shit for a long time. Processed foods. You talk about 90% of groceries processed food. And I do minimally, and I don't buy anything prepared for me. Like I prepare it myself. Because we can really get into it then, man. There's just too much chemicals in everything. It all turns me off anyway. And all the stuff in the supermarket turns me off. I almost got a phobia. I can't eat this crap. Yeah, good night, my friend. I appreciate you coming. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. Hang out with anybody who wants to hang out with me. I appreciate you coming by, Sorry. Peace and love from Arizona. Really, I'm going to bed soon too. So, you must be up late. Alright, I took a couple hits of my joint, and I'm going to take a couple hits of the tobacco. Because, yeah, I didn't quit yet. Alright, I've been drinking just water for 30 years of just spring water. Everything else out there to drink ain't cutting it. Ain't gonna be any good. Right? So a fruit drink or a soda is a treat, and I might do that on a hot day a couple times this summer. And then if I get a really good burger, I want a Coke. That's all. Wow, you went all out because you have good food near you. That's good. You can go get it directly from beekeepers and butchers. I got the same here too. So, all those things you talk about, I don't know. You ever check out Trader Joe's? Because a lot of their things are basically what you talk about. It's all almost chemical free to whatever degree any food can be. Like no preservatives, no colors, no sugars, none of that. Yeah. Some of it's organic, or some of it's just made minimally processed. So when I found Trader Joe's, man, my life improved dramatically. I eat so good there. And I have this little farm stand just 10 minutes from here. And I buy everything they sell. The eggs, the bread, the cookies, the jams. Little farm stand. Man, it's a lot of work going to Fry's and trying to get good food. So I just give up on Fry's or Walmart. Like, whatever food I got from Walmart is my stores. Non-perishable or almost non-perishable. Right, yep, exactly. And that's all the ingredients are in Trader Joe's. It's just, I try to show Mom. She's like, well, I really don't like it. And I'm like, well, it tastes different because it don't have enough sugar in there for you, or it's not enough salt for you. And that, you can add that. And I do. I add salt and pepper because they don't use enough. But that's because, this is it. This is all you get. When you're getting chicken, you're getting chicken. Grilled chicken is just grilled chicken. There's no coloring or additives or preservatives. So you gotta eat it quick too. Freshly grilled chicken and nothing else. And then, so like, I was even telling Mom recently, like, yeah, exactly, Rick. Do you know that I was telling my mom, and maybe whatever here, Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich, the basic chicken sandwich, that is a chicken breast and pickles and their dressing, right? Has 56 ingredients in it. Yes, that food is emergency food, canned food. When I start eating that, I'm not going to care about any of that again. So why do I like Trader Joe's? Well, my God, so it don't have enough salt, but everything tastes so good. Everything tastes delicious. Why is that then, Why does their food taste so much better? You buy a can of tuna fish there for almost the same price as anything else in anywhere. And why is that can of tuna fish so much better tuna? Is where it's at. I could imagine, man. I would definitely pick that one. Ugh. Man. But they give away more food than any other supermarket, too. If you ever go to any food banks around Trader Joe's, you'll see Trader Joe's in there every week. And the stuff is still edible. They didn't get rid of old stuff. It's a good company anyway. I'll just say all that. Yeah, I eat there, so I think it's great. And they're better than Whole Foods and Sprout. I mean, like the flavor, I think is better and not as expensive, and they're better than all the other supermarkets I got tired of. But I eat good now. I eat pretty damn good. And they didn't cost that much more. I walk out there $100, and it's really good food. And I have 4 bags, 4 bags walking out of there every time, and it's it, $100. I just can't say enough good things, and they did change my life, man. I feel better. And then if you have alternative markets, that's awesome. They don't exist around Arizona because it's all chain food supermarkets. Like there are Mexican markets, and I've been in them, but they don't really bring up too much. It's pretty much almost the same thing you get in the supermarket. Even the produce, they're not bringing up good produce out of Mexico like it's any better supermarkets. Oh yeah, Rick, I get you. There's a lot of things I didn't get in the ground that I wanted to get in for next year or the winter or all that. I mean, I could grow all year here, is what I'm getting at. I should be growing more. But I've got a garden, and I'm a gardener. I skipped that this year. Been on YouTube instead. What's your excuse? Very nice, very nice. A victory garden. You'll have everything you want, everything you need. It'll all be yours. I mean, you can't eat or live any better if you can have a garden you're eating out of. Everything I've ever grown, man, tastes so much better in a supermarket. So, and I like the garden. Yeah, I mean, I like the garden life. If everybody was growing their own food to some degree or another, they wouldn't be able to charge us so much money for food now and give us crap. Food got worse and worse over the years, but quality would be out of the supermarket. Hold on, I gotta get my dog. I want to turn the heat up now. I went outside. I want to turn it on. Down? No. Okay, never mind. I have to pull it out so I can see it. Very nice little heater, but the buttons are the worst. Yeah, my local market is just too damn small. I don't have a great selection because I don't live with farmers. I live with ranchers. So which button's that right button? Over here? No. There. You live in Michigan, right? If I'm not mistaken. Kind of thought you were East Coast, Northern, or Maine. Nah, yeah, so Michigan. Okay. Yes, sir. I came back to talk to you. Man, I skipped around all my life, Mossy, and I got settled in here finally. I'm not going to be moving anymore. Sounds like you might be getting settled in too, huh? So, Michigan's got good farms. I'm jealous. You probably have, um, really good farm markets. And Arizona don't even have family market or farms. They have family ranches. The family farms are gone because it's a lot of industrialized farming. And like half of Arizona is Saudi Arabia bought that land and they're using all our water to grow alfalfa because alfalfa takes too much water to grow. So there you go. That's what we grow: alfalfa and nuts. And the commercial farmers may be growing green leaf, not no tomatoes, or I don't know. I couldn't even really tell you, man. But there ain't much farming here anyway. Good mossy, man. Good feelings that come with that. You've done a lot of work to make yourself comfortable there too. That's awesome. Make yourself a good life. You did. Seems like. I'm on my 10-year project of that myself. Making myself a good life. Boy, it's not like anything I could be, but it's pretty damn good. I'm gonna just enjoy it now. I ain't moving anymore. Dude. Oh yeah. Well, I'll be back to that when Mom goes in. So, you know, I'll be looking forward to that. That's a great place to be too. Doing whatever I want to do instead of what I have to do. Most of my life is doing what I want to do. Normally, yeah, that's the way I want it to be. And then I have to do a lot of shit I don't want to do, but that comes and goes. That gets better, gets worse. It got worse, it's getting better. It's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna take a couple drags of cigarette and then smoke some more pot. And drink some more water. I need a refill on that soon. So it's been a little slow for me here. I want to do working on my playlist again here. As soon as last couple of days slowed down. I think that'll be interesting. I'll try to do some more different music like this, but get another feel for all the kinds of music. A few songs already picked up. A lot of it's international, so it could be cool. The playlist I eventually get worked up, and that give me something to do here. It was just almost like I was doing when I was pulling up other music. But I'm being lazy where I just want to chill. I'm just chilling now for the past few days, as much as I can. Alright, couple hits of tobacco. Usually I'm just smoking the roll your own American Spirit, tobacco, and water. No chemicals. This is what I'm taking to my last few days of smoking. Tobacco. But my mom, and then I went out and got a pack of these instead. American Spirit still, but if I'm busy, I don't feel like rolling. I'm like driving. So I had driving into town today. I got cigarettes. Anyway, back to the smoking. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. If I don't say it enough, I'm going to say it again. Merry Christmas, because they don't want us to say it anymore. Pay it forward, man. I think that helped me, too, get where I'm at now. I mean, I've always taken care of people around me, including my brother, and it did come back that my brother would help me out. He'd have to go back and go into a worse planet again. He just helped me so I didn't have to go out to Pennsylvania. I had money in the house, and he took out a loan and gave me some of that equity money. That's what made it right there, including debt, rent, and then security. I don't have to worry about going anywhere. Cheers, John. Good to see you. Yeah, Merry Christmas. All right, here's my neighbor. Everybody say hi to my neighbor, John. He's an hour south in Phoenix where it's really hot. I zoned you out, man. Rick. My music, my lights, my tone of voice, or the fact that I just shut up. All right, cheers, Rick. Hey, awesome, Rick. You're awesome, dude. Hanging out with me, man. Hey, everybody check out Rick and go hang out with him. I was hanging out with him because at night I'm in bed and I've got food with me and just eating dinner and hanging out with Rick. And I hung out there for a little while. He's hanging out quite a bit longer because I zoned out after a while. I zoned out too, yeah, but I start falling asleep. That's all. I can't smoke anymore. Yeah, Rick, you're cool. I didn't quite get out of bed that early, but I mean, like early morning. I didn't notice. I think we got less moisture up here. It's kind of drying up again, and it didn't feel too bad this morning, John. Mossy, all right. Yeah, I shoot, man. I used to stick. Well, how do I say it? All right, I'm not sitting. I'm not sitting at home. I used to know my neighborhood. I used to know where I lived. I used to know the people in my neighborhood. Um, so I've seen a lot of games. I think that's the word you used. Yeah, seen a lot of people playing games. I've heard a lot of stories. Gotten to know a lot of people. And most of them wanted something. Most of all, that was what they wanted to get from you. So that was the hard sell. I like that. Go ahead, man. See what you can get from me. Nice guy I am, but see what you can get from me. So I enjoyed it because people are people, man. I got to know people, and everybody is so different. And ain't nothing wrong with anybody really until you're trying to steal my wallet with a knife. Yeah, I don't really care who you are. Yeah, right. Mm. Usually, I know sometimes you might come in as a stranger, and then some of them, oh, the druggies are like, yeah, "Who's this guy? Who are you? Are you a cop?" Hey, no, I ain't a cop. What? Do you think I'm walking my beat? Or whatever. And I don't know how many times I heard that in my life either. I'm like, what? What do you think? I'm not asking you any questions and shit like that, or having any objection with what you're doing. Why would you think? I mean, I'm just here. I live here now. What are you talking about? You know? Is it that strange? I just came out of nowhere and now I live here. Like, is there some Is there some kind of story behind me? You know, that you have to know, and then you don't know what the story is, why I just show up out of nowhere in your neighborhood. You're really paranoid. Well, right? I know. You're on it, Mossy. If they might not like you or know you, but they know better not mess with you. That's all you really need to do in the neighborhood. That's all I would ever want to accomplish. And I'm not here to mess with you, so good. We have an agreement. I'm glad you. I look like whatever. I'm glad I look scary like Birdfinger, and you might not mess with me. Good. That works for a lot of people. Good. And then I'll keep that persona. Ooh, I'm scary. Like Birdfinger. Oh, that's funny, Birdfinger. That's bad karma on that thief. That's funny. You were not building your own TV antenna. I mean, I'm ready to believe it, but what are you doing building your own TV antenna? A million things don't add up to a cent. That's right. I could agree with that too. Right, Bird? Right? Anyway, um, why do people think I look scary? Anyway, before I was talking about when I moved into neighborhoods, people would think I was a cop. Like I was infiltrating the neighborhood to get to know people and just try to work out the big drug deal later on. Like, what? These druggies, they're paranoid, you know? And a lot of that, all the druggies, that was them. Most of them would automatically go to be thinking I was a cop. Some of them would even ask me, yeah, I'm a cop. So, okay, what now? What am I supposed to do? No, Bossy, you do have that. You have even more going than I do. Not just in looks, but attitude. Nobody will mess with you. Oh my god, if they did anyway, shit, whatever. What are you talking about? See, now you're proving how freaking brilliant you are. I can't even understand what you're saying. Pretty easy measurements. Down to the one hundredth. It's an easy measurement getting it cut to a 1/100th for bird finger. We look like Serpico. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, TV signals and all that. Yeah, you're just too ingenious, man. You like Leonardo da Vinci. I mean, I'm like Archie Bunker, so, talk to me on my level, would you? I think I'm some crazy shit, huh? Right? I used to mix it up like that, Moss. See, now there's only 3,000 people here. If I go out and start trying to mix it up with people, I'll run into a bunch of dogs. Right, John. Like, when I was in Phoenix, I wasn't even mixing it up with people, but there were so many people there. You're mixing it up. Every day you go outside, you're mixing up with somebody. See, there you are. Leonardo da Vinci. Now, Birdfinger, can you build something that'll suck out the electricity of lightning and make it so we can use it? Can you store energy in the ground? You can figure that out. You'll figure that out. Cable is, forget it. I couldn't even digest cable. It's awful. Anyway, so a metal key and a kite. There you go. That's half. That's half the start. If you're only halfway there, so what the hell was Benjamin Franklin on to? That would have been the guy that would have figured it out, and then it would have been Tesla. So, what happened there? What happened there? Shocking discovery. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Tesla 369. Yeah, 369. Tesla's freaking new shit. Tesla would have fucking changed everything. Can you see that? 369? Here are my numbers. Even before that, those numbers fell into my life. There ain't no rhyme or reason after that. Right, and yep. So that's what we do know. I bet you Tesla would have been more if it wasn't put out. So. Right, so I like to keep it simple. Tesla figured out how to let us tap into the electricity he would send to all of us through the airway. Period. Done. And doing things without wires, including electrical power, would have been the future. Would have been. Would have been. What's up, Bunker? Peace and love, man. Peace and love from Arizona. So, yeah. I was just talking with a couple people today. Man, they come down hard and they put down everybody anybody who's got the truth and the knowledge. Truth and knowledge is not allowed, and you will be snuffed. If you have inspiration, if you're giving inspiration, those people who have the truth and knowledge, you're getting snuffed. And everybody we've loved in the past who was giving us the truth and the knowledge, they got snuffed, right? Okay. So what is it? The 45th anniversary, I think it's 45th, of John Lennon getting shot. So that's why we were talking like I was anyway, yeah. Oh, and it was the Earth's metal core, huh? Freaking A. He was ingenious, right? Yeah, they do, right? All right, game time. What's up, my friend? Good to see you again. Everybody, check it out, my friend. Game time in the house again. Cheers, brother. In fact, I'm gonna smoke a joint. That was our future, man. Tesla was our future. We would be flying. We would be having flying cars right now. Don't you know it? Right? And we wouldn't be working our ass off to pay the heating bill. It would be. It would be like water. It would be. It would have been an easy, natural, cheap resource. Yeah, this is what we got instead. I've been disappointed in our future, I have to say. Really, I could go on about that for sure. Because, I did have bigger expectations of a lot of things. Even as things were changing over the years, I still thought one day there would be this modern world that was clean and safe and not so much stress. Like in the old days, but with easier access to food and water and heat. And in the modern world, we are supposed to be getting along now. What happened there? Let me let my dog back in, okay? I'll be right back. And it's still talking about Tesla. you know, our future would just been so much different, and there would be no need. There wouldn't be no communism. Just only the things Tesla did would make it where communism won't be necessary. We won't be so oppressed and shit. Um, from either side, communists are oppressive. What the fuck, But you know what I mean? Whatever. I'm a little bit buzzed, but I'm trying to make sense of my own thoughts. My thoughts here. Damn communists too. Anyway, I'm here to say, fuck that. I thought they would be gone in the future. I mean now, because I'm talking about what I thought as it felt pretty good coming out of the 70s. It didn't feel like it was going to be so bad, and it felt like there was a future ahead. That's what I'm saying. And all that could have been possible, but the governments kept flip flopping and changing shit, controlling everything, and going wild now. Can the government get any more wild? Yeah, it's still happening, man. I can't believe that. Yeah, man. But they brainwashed all their citizens in China to just carry on doing what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, those are behaviors I don't like. And they're done. It's done. It's over. They already got it. They cleared out most of the other people. Tibet in the 50s. then keep going. Well, all nations declined. What you say? When you say they all declined, um, sure. It won't be what? And what's the decline of America? Hopefully, that just means the government ain't what it used to be. I don't care if it's a king or a dictator or whatever a decline might be. So really, it's government's decline. Yes, no doubt. Our country doesn't have to decline. Without a government, that would be our country. Period. Right? Just it is imaginable. Just try to imagine there's no government. Too hard for most people because most of it's fear. They're afraid of what it would be like if we didn't have the government. Well, they're almost communists because they pretty much convinced us we need them too. Well, I'm an anarchist, but I'm not here screaming. I'm hoping for the anarchy so that the WEF can't do shit. WF can't do. See, any power, any power over the people cannot be distributed evenly enough and controlled well enough. And Roman Empire government learned that from all the people it was trying to control. So, what was the fall of the Roman Empire really like? Anyway, it might have been a good time. It depends on how you perceive it and then how history has told us. And maybe it was a good thing, right? Anyway, it's a lesson in governments can fail, but like I said earlier, all governments fail or change enough that it's not the same government anyway. And America might want to boast itself as the government that succeeds, but it ain't proven itself yet anyway, has it? Freaking 200 years. Yeah, and then the old days weren't no good either, like I'm just saying, but the anarchy part is I wanted to go back to just we take care of ourselves, nobody, no kings, nobody. And America will still continue anyway, right? It'll just be somebody else trying to rule us. We're still here being America. And we got to stand up for our freedoms and we have to execute our freedoms and use them daily. And that's how we keep America not going to change too much. And it's not like you have to go out and protest. Protesting is for protesters. But, just execute your own freedoms every day. We all did a good job during COVID executing our freedom. They were great engineers and they developed sciences and math and art and build. They build. Like similar, you could say about what the British Empire did in their days. They grew the world, man. There's only a few countries you can give credit to the growth of this world, and it's not really America. Like America picked up where Britain left off over here. That's all. To any degree of what did we accomplish. Now we could go the other way too, because Britain's fallen. Their government's been taken over, and it's the same kind of takeover they want to do over here. Not Britain, I mean either Islam or communism or whatever. Either one is enough. And they got, it's not the UK anymore. It's gone. It's still the beautiful country with the beautiful people. And the government is. Why is there a king there at this point? Because there's no more resemblance of doing anything for the people. Even the king was supposed to be for the people. And I think you just be too lenient and try to be too accepting and too allowing, like France. I think France is 10 years ahead of them anyway. We used to try to hold it up. We used to be like, yeah, you come to America, be American, do American work, work hard. So what? There's a lot of people that didn't be like that, but they used to be there, and that's pretty much gone. That's all gone. So how did the Roman government fail anyway? Because I mean, the little obvious things they tell us about is, they just got all too big and all too uncaring of the people. Like, I think a lot of people, the way they got in was like, especially being Catholic, it's like, yeah, they were pleasing to the people. They looked out for them and they brought services, and yeah, it was awesome. They upgraded the lifestyle and quality of life. So how could you not love them? And then they gave up on, and they started, they were taxing the shit out of people and just stealing other people's lands anyway. And how long can you do that? They did it a long time. By force. By force. All right. Oh, I could agree with that. Anyway, Rome still exists. It's not the government anyway. I guess I could just say that. Yeah, and then we have Roman style government. That's what we are. Between Roman government and British government, which British government are like Roman. I don't know enough about old Roman government. They have senators, shit like that. Hey, I wish we had there was been good governments in history, and it'd be awesome. Why can't we be like the Roman government of the days of good? You have to put out all that effort and work and money into making everything better. That's why our cities are failing, because the infrastructure is. Nobody wants to take care of anything or keep anything up or rebuild it for reuse. And I guess that might be part of the plan anyway, because they'd rather put in a really big building in the same footprint. Anyway, I don't like cities, so I just said that. I'm going to smoke some more. Anyway, I would like to say back where I started, really, I thought it was going to be better. Like, cleaner, safer, and more efficient. I thought we really had all the right people with all the right knowledge and the economy. I thought it was all there a couple times before I all realized it's not, and it's getting worse, and everything's worse. As far as any upkeep. Geez, I'm big on maintenance, that's all. Can't we just fix and repair? Yep, there was the heyday, right? Fucking A. There was the good days, man. For some governments, they did good, man. It did improve the people's lives and made it better and taught the people education, all that good stuff. They could have left us stupid. Some of them wanted to, but maybe they wish they did, but. Right, why was the Bible written in Latin? Because they didn't want the people to know it? Wasn't that true? And that was maybe him and the king, or a couple other kings were like, yeah, we. Oh no, they also did it, I think it was so only the priest had the knowledge. Wasn't that it too? Only the priest had the knowledge. Only the church knew. We're the ones with the instructions that nobody else could understand. They didn't want to hand it out to anybody, right? Also, so there you go. And then King James is the guy that said printed for everybody. Yeah, I'm not real deep in that subject, but I remember learning about that in school, Bird. Is any of that true anymore? Yeah, maybe you're not a history teacher, but I mean, like, you've had your perspective on all this now, too. For 60 years? No, you're not even that old. You're 50 years. Or 47. Or 36. Oh, yeah, that's right. And you dye your hair gray. Where's that joint? Is that it? It's that small, man. I can barely get a hit out of that. Peace and relaxation and positive vibes of all the good stuff we know now. I live better, happier, freer, I should say, in that my knowledge has been good now. I've learned a lot, and it's all coming to good use at the moment. Because I ain't gonna let nothing bother me, man. It's none of this shit's. It's like I've seen it all now already. Come on. From the government. And other than that, then I continue to see all kinds of cool things, beautiful things, awesome people. Otherwise, the rest of the world is awesome. They're freaking. We spend too much time talking about freaking. Not me necessarily, but you know what I'm saying. There's such negative vibes and such. People call them low vibes, I guess. Low vibes, right? They want us to feel low vibe and all that. I'm starting to hear that. Makes pretty good sense. I like that. All right, Bunker, you with me, brother? Cheers. I'm just gonna. I'll be rolling another one after this because it's too small. If I'm getting buzzed, I'm just gonna keep relaxing. So it's all good. I'll just keep relaxing. I'll be right back. You sure? Yeah. And you need it served? When I get back. Yeah. Oh, bar. That's not very nice. I have to serve them all. Okay. Yeah, and I put it in apple. Okay. It's all sticky shit. So shove it in the bottom and turn it off. Okay. Alright, cool, thanks. Alright, Barbara, she's okay. She might be coming out of this. You're burning with rage, he is. Burning with desire. He's burning with the agony of wanting to be Birdfinger. Hey, Bird. That almost sounded like you. Just came out of me. Where'd that come from? I want more heat. Now, I'm pretty sure I closed that window, but let me double check. Close that window. It was nice. You had the raging Cajun. Hell yeah. I got none of that in me, but... So here I am. I am going to roll another joint at this point. Who wants 100 roaches? I got 100 roaches over here. I think I'm going to give it to a neighbor of mine. I think it's appropriate. I don't think it's, I don't think he would mind, and it's not the worst thing to smoke. I just don't feel like dealing with him at this point. Aging Cajun. Don't you get more ornery as you get older? Hey, we're allowed to be more now. I'm enjoying it. I'll tell you too. I gotta tell you. I love being more confident than ever before with, like, I'll be as ornery as I want to be anymore now. I got there. I don't even say, oh, I'm old and old enough or whatever. I'm just like, from now on, all right, I could have done this when I was 40. From now on, man. Yeah, like it or not, or I mean, hey, you love me or you don't. Even when I get ornery. Anyway, also want to be like able to still express my anger now. Come on, just a little bit, you know. Don't everybody get so put off. If I'm a little bit put off now either, you know. How you gonna flex your rights? It's all about just flexing my rights. You know, the freedom of movement, freedom of speech, and, you know, almost, just let me do what I'm doing, man. Why are you getting in my face? you go. Some age wisdom. And Bert, you're not that old. I'm not that old, but here we are. We'll talk about it. Hey, we learned some stuff, kids. I'll just have to tell you. I think this is stuff you kids didn't get a chance to learn. I don't know how you missed it. Right, Bird? We're here to help the kids. I think I have a new focus on things again. We gotta help the kids, man. They missed out on too much, and they need a chance to hear what it might have been used to like, or even so. I don't know what else to say there, or how, or who else you could be like. We could teach the children you could be somebody else if you need be, and like there's a lot of things nobody taught you that you could be implementing. You know. Implementing. That was the best word I could come up with. Still got the point across. And wouldn't it be great if we could re-educate our children? If we just got a program that was set up for not re-education in a negative way. And re-education is the word, Well, just teach them another way. Teach them other ways, even. Or give them access to, oh, golly, how to cope in life. We could just start there. You just got N scale trains. Oh, okay, cool, man. I actually like trains, bro. You go work that into your channel? I mean, because my buddy Walt does that. He has other things and trains. Man, he's gotten some trains lately, too. He still won't stop getting them. Well, whatever. When you get to a certain point, you can sell these trains to get these other trains. Anyway, I'm talking about Walter. Wally's World is pretty cool. Yeah, listen to Burpinger. He's all over it, too. Yeah. I'm trying to get Walt to do more train stuff. He's got all these great trains. He's got some nice setup already. He could really incorporate a lot of chill time into watching trains. Because he wants watch hours. He wants subscribers. And I just want to, I'm like, Walter, I really like your train stuff a lot. That would be something that could do things for you. That's all I'm saying. Walter does a lot of different things. And they're interesting to a lot of other people, too. If it's Legos, watching Guitar Hero, any game playing, or trains, trains win for me. I'm an old guy. He's my age, though, so whatever. He likes all that. And music. Did you, man? See, you're on a roll. Yeah, whatever. Right, however you want to do that. So I'm just interested, That's what that is. I would be cool, so I thought. Good, man. I'm glad you said that for me. For me, because it reaffirms that the music I play now is pretty good. Whereas I was playing some great music. Great, great music. That we all knew and some we didn't, but too much copyright. It's all good now. I'm talking more, right? And then I can put this on Kaleidoscope. I don't know if you've seen that yet. And just let it go, and it looks cool. It sounds cool. It puts people to sleep. There you go. Is that cool? It will put you to sleep. Yeah, Walter was adding old style, railroad, uh, CB radio talk, or whatever they use, their radios talk. Instructions from the train house to the engineers to the switchman, and he added that to his shorts, which is pretty cool, man. Because that was quite creative to think to do that. And then even just the sound would be cool. If you get a train that's rolling along, this is what I like in a train, watching trains, and what it might be like on a train channel is watching them roll around, and that sound as it exists, steel wheels against steel track. And the transformer buzzing, the little bumps. Oh, well, yeah, we're talking about what makes a good channel. Yeah, make it cats. uh, all my little cat videos, I've only did very few, and they do well for numbers. And people love my cats. It's a big hit whenever they come through. I almost had this set up for cats to play around and shit, but then I decided I don't really want just cats playing around here. Shit. And then cats, yeah, I don't want to be a cat channel anyway. That would be the way to go. If I was like thinking that way. Yeah, I want to get a crazy cat poster like that. That's what I would sit behind, in front of some kind of trippy, crazy looking. Wait, that's not my crazy one actually. Here, where's the crazy one? There it is. No, that one's not crazy either. Trippy. And I think I could put these up here. You can see them. Where could you be? Like on this wall? I think this way. No, it can't be anywhere. There you go. That would be the only cats I'd have in here. Yeah. That thing is pretty trippy, no lights, so Oh, I wonder why it's a dying hobby. Oh, because it's so expensive. No, you're absolutely right there. Anyway, gone are the days when I could get a train set when I was young or older. And then, yeah, so the latest live stream he did, he showed a video he did of unpacking an engine, three cars, and a caboose. And he didn't even say how much the engine was. Each car was $400. It was a 7-piece set. So, could have bought a nice little car for what he spent on his trains, probably. A nice old pickup. Expensive hobbies I never could get into. Flying kites, that could have been expensive, and that would be the last cheap hobby I think I remember. So what time is it anyway? Let's see. Yep, not late, not 8 o'clock. I am gonna smoke this joint, go take pills, eat, babe, climb into bed. Oh, next hour. Something like that. I got a whole fresh joint. That's why I said that. You know, it's going to take me an hour to get through that. Hell, I would go for that, man. I want to just get an electric motor on my tricycle. My Schwinn trike. And that's going to be what is going to save it. So, that'll be my next project. Electrify it. And beef it up. I have to beef it up too. Real tires, real wheels, real brakes. Because they go fast. The freaking engine I got on it, he should go too fast for all that too. So, but I like that Schwinn, man. It's a sweet looking Schwinn. It's just like low rider. You know, it's a low rider. There you go. That's it. That's what I want. You would be my mechanic if you lived out here. That's for dang sure. I mean, the guy who did projects like that too, man. That's what I need. Somebody to just be extra skilled. Oh yeah, smoke some more still. And I am getting hungry. Looking forward to that soon. Alright, Bucker. Oh, Pretty buzzed, pretty buzzed. Why are you bothering me, my dog? What do you want? You got everything. You wanna go back out? Oh, what time? Yeah, 8 o'clock. I'll be right back. I'll let my dog out. That's him making all that tapping noise. Tap dance. Everybody wants more of this. All right. Doggy's good. Now I have to get some water. Cool. I'll get some more water. Be right back. Oh, hey, I forgot. There's a little bit of one. Huh? Got my pills. Not all but one. Well. There's my water. All right, Parker. Right. Yeah, I like the mornings, man, but I also like the evenings because I can just feel relaxation coming and coming and coming. Keeps drifting in. And I can just sit and just smoke. Not to get up and do something right away. Finish my day. I love it. I'm not going to be talking as much, so I think I'll turn the music up. Which ones do I find? You gotta keep hanging out, Bunker. I'm gonna switch over and do another live stream. I'm just gonna put it up with music and kaleidoscope effect. It's real calming. Get ready for that. I'll be here smoking joint for another hour, but I want to start a new one, alright? Cheers, my friend. Awesome. Appreciate that.